There guys, and today we're going to talk about a very interesting fact. uh, that recently Manchester United has been suffering from basically lack of strikers, and we have Ronaldo, we have Sancho, Greenwood, but we do need an upcoming striker. We also need a new superstar to be with us. So who could that be? Yes, you have that right, Kylian Mbappe. Rangnick is now dreaming to sign Kylian Mbappe, as the new United, striker. And this is the new news that you're hearing. This is absolutely new for me and for you as well. And from the post, Solskjaer era, Manchester United had been under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, because they were not able to, cope up, properly. And under Solskjaer, they had a very bad team run. They lost quite a few matches. And so the next big initiative would be to get a brand new striker. With Ralf Rangnick, we have been targeting young players, but we also have been targeting world superstars. As you know, Man United already, we have players like Ronaldo, Sancho, Fred, Greenwood, etc. And we're having talks of Erik Ten Hag being the new coach coming to us again. But do we have the issue of having a new superstar? What about a new superstar? What about a new player? So this is where Kylian Mbappe comes in. As we know, Manchester United are bidding for Haaland, and right now the market for Haaland is very, very difficult. It's very, very high. So this is quite a secret that I've got to know, and I'm letting you guys in on that. That Man United are now trying to bid in for PSG superstar and the current World Cup star Kylian Mbappe, because according in their eyes he could be the next Ronaldo, and he has the potential to be the next Ronaldo, the next big thing, possible, the team. So there's a big possibility of Kylian Mbappe, coming into Manchester United now. I mean, Ralf Rangnick is working very, very hard on this particular concept. I know some of you might be totally stricken by what is this thing, Mbappe to United. I mean, Mbappe is entering his final months with his deal in PSG, and with Messi and Neymar at PSG, Mbappe has always found it uneasy and to establish his own footing. It's been very, very difficult for him to do that. So with that in case, as he's been coming towards his final days of his contract, so it's very likely that he will be making a move. And one of his long-term dreams of moving has been Real Madrid, as we all know. But as we know, Real Madrid is also currently chasing the superstar Haaland. So it's very, very unlikely that Mbappe, if Real Madrid purchase Haaland over Mbappe, then it's really, really, really unlikely that we will get to see a basic game where basically Mbappe is gonna go to Real Madrid. He won't, because if Real Madrid get Haaland, then it's quite obvious that there will be a high possibility of Mbappe to United, which would be very, 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 very possible. This would be very, very possibility. Because if not Haaland, then this would be the next big target of Ralf Rangnick. Real Madrid have been long, a term admirer of Mbappe. They really want them, but Real Madrid also want Haaland. And with Vinicius Jr. currently performing really well, they're looking at the long-term goals. But a small group of United fans believe, that secretly the board is targeting him. It's a fan theory, but it's still a theory. Real Madrid have had, long-term goals basically with the French superstar. But a small group of United fans do believe that they have the capacity to take in, the new player, they have the capacity to take in Kylian Mbappe. That's because when Mbappe celebrated his 100th goal for PSG against AS Monaco, he copied the same celebration as Ronaldo pulled out when he hit the milestone in his first United spell. So yeah, I mean, that's a very interesting news. This week a video went viral on social media showing the two celebrations all alike. Though it's just a fan theory, it's just basically a weird fan theory, but it's still a theory. Even though it's a fan theory, it's still a theory where basically, the players are linking both of them together, and they're trying to say, that if there is a transfer of, Haaland to Real Madrid, in that case, United might, go for Mbappe. Because they want to rejuvenate the club right now. Though it's unlikely, though I think, it would be a bad move. But that's how the rumor started, the similar, celebrations that they did. So that is the new news right now. So what do you think about that fact? Do you think basically, that would be a, that would be a good move? People are saying, go for him, United. Go for him, United. Just go for him. Go for him. Go for him. It would be a big move, a strong move, a bold move. Go for him, United. People are saying the next Sui and all. They can say that. I mean, they have the possibility to, say all of that things. They might want him, but the possibility is, will United, actually go for him? I think they should. I think they should go for him, I think it's a very good decision to go for a player like Mbappe because, Ronaldo might be playing for 3 or 4 more years. Then, maybe it's over for Ronaldo, 3 or 4 more years, and, for Ronaldo, it's pretty much over. But if we look at, basically, if we look at player like Mbappe, who's quite young, so he has a lot more playing time left. So, it's obvious, it will be a great decision to go for him right now. I personally would like, Man United to go for, Mbappe. I think Mbappe would be a great, After signing Ronaldo in the summer transfer window, Man United are now trying to build back better. They're trying to rebuild the club. They're trying to rebuild their entire brand. They're trying to rebuild everything. So with that particular issue at mind, we can say the United are trying their level best, to build back better. And you can't deny with that. I mean, United broke the bank with a world-class striker. With no new PSG deal at side, Mbappe would be looking at to move. And PSG would love to have him, basically, but he wouldn't want to be with PSG. I mean, he's tired. He's tired of staying under the shadows, shadows of Messi. And basically, other players like Messi and Neymar and everything, he's just overshadowed. United could break the bank with another big transfer because, I mean, Mbappe is looking to play in a competitive league. I think Manchester City will also be, aiming for him. And, with new, having a new, I think, it would be an impractical transfer for United right now. But I'm just saying the possibility. I mean, Mbappe wouldn't be interested. I mean, if we can ensure the Champions League, there might be a possibility. If United can ensure the Champions League, there might be a possibility. A lot of people are, saying that, basically that's gibberish because, people are making jokes about how they have an ambition of dating Beyonce and all, that's a joke. One guy commented, I have an ambition of dating Beyonce, but hey, why not? I mean, dreams do come true, huh? I mean, yeah, but I think if they can ensure the Champions League, if they can finish really good position in the table, they can aim for it. If they can make a few good signings, I'm sure they can make an aim for it, and this will be a revolutionary signing, for them. I think this will be one of those revolutionary signings that will totally change the club. I mean, I totally agree. I mean, I think currently United and all, they've had enough, and Bruno Fernandes, we need new players. We need new attackers and new midfielders, we need new players right now. Some people are making fun of the fact, they're saying, I want to date Beyonce, that's my ambition. That's very funny, you want to date Beyonce and all. Okay, but the main fact is, I mean, there is a possibility, and we've seen, Mbappe's performances in, PSG, in the World Cup, and all of those. There is no doubt he's a world-class player, and he could be the perfect replacement to Haaland. He could be. I mean, if Real Madrid go for Haaland, or if Man City go for Haaland, and Real Madrid currently would not want to lose their, the Vinicius Junior, the player who's playing for them right now. And they're playing quite well. They're playing quite fast. They're paying a very high paced football. And have you seen Real Madrid play? I mean, the combination of Vinicius juniors and Benzema is totally, it's fantastic. I think Vinicius Junior and Benzema have one of the best, in-play combinations of this modern era. I think it's one of the best. I think it's one of the best of this modern era. It's one of the best. I mean, they're both the striking partnership. Their gameplay, their attacking skill. It's absolutely fantastic. It's all through the roof. So I totally agree that in this case, I mean, but United have to make some good signings. They have to make either a good midfield signing, a good defensive signing. They have to finish at least second in the table, I guess. Then they can dream of, then they can totally actually make an effort of signing somebody like Mbappe. They can. It's not impossible. Okay, it's not impossible because United have that budget. Man United now have that budget, but I think right now that would be an improbable signing. Why? As we have several issues in the midfield. We have issues in midfield, we have issues in defense, we have issues everywhere. So we need to resolve those things. Like under the regime of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we saw that United had a lot of difficulties in coping with player problems. We had a lot of difficulties in coping with the problems that were presented to us. We had a very disjointed midfield. We had a very disjointed defense. Even teams like Watford would they would basically get into our defense and midfield and all and take advantage of us. Stuff like that happened. So what I would like to say is that screw that. Just basically just get through it. Absolutely get through that and show your best playing. Show your best gaming capability. And why not show that? Why not go for the best? Why not go for Mbappe? But United have to finish second in the league and it can't happen before summer. But if United perform really well, there's a high chance this might happen. If there was Ole, then it would never have happened. But since we have Ralf Rangnick, it can happen. And if they can get Erik ten Hag in the summer, then there's even a higher possibility of that happening. And if they can get Erik ten Hag, there's a very, very high possibility of that happening. I mean, the board will try to get ten Hag because the board is fed up. The Manchester United board is absolutely fed up of basically losing, fed up of being criticized. So they're going to try and get him. So this is what's been trending in the latest news, views, world soccer news. It's been trending everywhere, in the football market, transfer market. So tell me what you think about this. Until then, take care.